YouTube, what's good, man? We back at it again with another one today. I just wanted to drop this video to show y'all my top 5 pistols in my collection. I did rank them from 1 to 5, so this is actually my best to my worst in my personal opinion. So without no further ado, let's get to it, man. Number 1 is my Brigade Manufacturing BM9. This is my AR9. This gun has some sentimental value to me, man, because this was my son's first build. He built it about a couple years ago. Of course, I helped. It was about 8, maybe 9, I believe. So this was the first build that we did together. This will be his when he reaches of age. I went with the 9mm because this was his entry into shooting ARs, so I wanted something that wasn't going to be as intimidating to him. In which he did shoot it, he did very well. I went with the gray colorway, just something a little different. To this point, all of my guns was just black, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Got the Hollison 512 up top with the backup Magpul irons. Other than that, man, that's pretty much it. But this is number 5. All right. So let's drop down to number 4. Number 4, this is the big boy, the 308 pistol. She is clear. This is my CMMG MK3 chambered in 308. This is my baby, man. I love this. If anybody knows me, I love shooting big rounds. I love the recoil. Recoil is my best friend. Anything that has more recoil, give it up. I want to shoot it. But this is it, man. I got this just to have something a little different. I know 308 is for long distances and it should be on a 16 to 18 inch barrel and everything like that. That's the norm. I get that. It's cool. But I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to put that in the short boy. Now, this thing can still easily reach out to 500 yards, 300 to 500 yards. So you still get some distance of shooting this round through this 12.5 barrel, but it's not as good as it would be out of a 16 to 18, of course, because you lose a lot of velocity. But she can still get the job done from 300 to 500 yards with no problem. I got the Strike Eagle 1 to 6 up top with the offset Vortex Venom. Now, I'm a little COD, so my optics, as far as whenever I'm doing an offset, my offset red dot has to be the same brand as my LPVO. So that's just a little thing. I'm a little OCD a little bit, but I just like things to match up, you know what I mean? But this is it, man. I also had the stream light up top as well with the linear comp on the front. This is number 4, CMMG MK3 chambered in 308. Okay, number 3. Now, this is something that I made for Shit Hits the Fan. She is clear. Now, if you've seen my gun collection video, you've seen this bad boy. Or if you finished my gun collection video, I say that because she was the last one that I went ahead and showed, because I almost forgot it for a minute. But this is a build, a Geisley build that I did. 4.5 inch barrel. I do want it to be a rifle. I do understand if I pin and weld the muzzle device, it will bring it to 16 inches or more. But in the great state of New Jersey, we have assault weapons bans. So I left this in the pistol configuration. I did not pin and weld the muzzle device because if I did, I would lose my flash hider as per the New Jersey state law. So the muzzle device is not pin and welded, which still makes this a 14.5. So it is still considered to be a pistol. So this is chambered in 5.56. She has the EOTech Voodoo 1-8 up top with the offset EOTech E-Flex. Now, this is my baby. Like I said, this is my go to war. This is my go to war, or my shit hits the fan pistol. So there's nothing really left to say. She is clear, and this is my number 3. All right. Now we get down to the nitty gritty. Number 2, my first build that I ever started. This was my first time messing with triggers, my first time doing the lower parts kit, and any of my people that build out there, y'all know that first time, you losing springs, detents. It's a crazy ride. So this is something I'll never forget. This was the start of all of these pistols that you see. All of these are builds. They were not purchased in this configuration. So the barrels were bought separately. The handguards, everything. It was all of these are complete builds. This one started it all, and still one of my favorites. My Aero Precision 10-inch 300 blackout. As you can see, we are clear. This is my baby, man. I threw the PDW SB Tactical brace on here. I have the Vortex AMG Huey UH1 up top. BCM Mod 3 grip, Streamlight. I got the bad lever on here, and this was my first ever Geisley trigger. Once you get into triggers, man, you will never be able to go back. Once I got this Geisley, I could not shoot a regular trigger stock from the factory. Again, it's just not the same. It is not the same. And that's the gift and the curse with this, because on your journey, you learn what's better, what works better, and things like that. But once you use those products and you see the performance and how good it is, you have to do it to everything. Like, you gotta do it to everything. And we all know, you know, guys, they ain't cheap. You can find sales and stuff out there, but these things are not cheap. So, and I also have the, I have a blast diverter up top, as you can see. My first 300 blackout. I do have another one coming. Stay tuned for that. And this is it, man. This is my baby. This is still up there. This is still one of my favorites, my top favorites. This is something that will be near and dear to me, always. But this is my Aero Precision 300 blackout 10-inch build. All right, number 1. This would instantly jump to my favorite number 1. As soon as I got it, as soon as I got it, I set it up. This thing here tops them all. This is my number 1. And I'm sure if you've seen the channel, you've seen this before. But I did a tweak or two to it. Maybe just one tweak. So I'm gonna let y'all know about that. Number 1. The tried, the true AK pistol. This is my Zostafa Z-Pack 92. This right here, this is my baby, man. I created her. I ain't created her, but I built her. She's clear. I made this for durability and for reliability. So everything on here, yes, it may be heavy. Yes, you know, she looks aggressive, which is what I like. You know what I mean? This is my baby, man. Everything on here just reeks of durability. EOTech EXPS 2 up top, accompanied with the G45. Now, the only thing I did different with this, instead of having the side mount, I went ahead and got me a flip the center mount. Now, I know what you're going to say. Yes, I do not have a riser for the EXPS 2. That's the point. So for me, I didn't want to flip the side, side flipping mount, because it made it a little hard to store for me, even though I could always, even with just flipping it outside to the way, I kind of felt like a little imbalanced with that being on the side like that. But with the flip the centers, you're good to go. Now, when this is up, as you can see, it overshoots the optic, which gives me, it gives me the reticle, I can see it right through the optic. So I don't need to make any adjustments. So when I don't want to use the magnification, she's flipped up high. When I do want to use it, I flip her low. And it works out that way. It works out that way. But this is my baby, man. Like I said, everything about this is built for durability. This will be like my truck gun. And I'm also thinking like jungle, you know, gotta make it, gotta survive type of firearm, type of pistol. Because this thing will make it through anything that you put through it. We all know that the AK platform is reliable. We all know that these are one of the most reliable things or platforms that you can get. So with that, with the quad handguard, with the EOTech that's been tried and true, and this has a 1.5. All right, y'all, my bad. We had some technical difficulties. But as I was saying, man, this is a 1.5 millimeter receiver with the ball trunnion. This thing is built for durability, man. Once she got kitted out and everything was in place, she immediately jumped to my number one. And like I said, she just built for durability. This is something I'll take to the jungle. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it, man. These are my top 5 pistols. I do have an upgrade video on this. If you want to know every single piece, everything that I upgraded, then you go ahead and check that video out. Other than that, man, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, watching this. Let me know y'all thoughts, like what y'all think about my top 5. And also, if y'all have anything that y'all got as far as y'all top 5 or y'all best pistols, y'all AR, AK type pistols, then drop it in the comments, man. Let's go ahead and get the comments popping. Other than that, I'll see y'all on the next one. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. All right, y'all. 1.